been a couple days. Hey, how you guys doing? Alright, so what's the plan here? Oh, it's only Kelcom, gotcha.
Oh! Hi! Hey! Then I'll head over.
Been searching all along, confessing twilight.
Kawakami seems happy that I requested her. It's my imagination. I feel like my bond with Kawakami would be much stronger soon.
I'll see you later then.
Be on standby, don't play since it's summer vacation. Furthermore, I found something interesting. It's a DVD that talks about the life of a painter. I thought we could share an appreciation of art. Don't worry if you already have plans. I'll be stopping by either way. See you tomorrow then. Time to pick up our set.
Hey.
Hey, inmate!
You.
I'll take care of them. Which incense are you gonna light? You wanna release it? Looks a little stronger. You wanna let it out? You'd like to read the... You want to read... Are you sure?
Oh, hold on. Alright then.
Your turn, Caroline. So, who's it gonna be?
Person again. Alright.
Gonna light some incense?
Gonna light some
Which incense are you gonna light?
Maybe this one. I should work on maxing out energy.
I'll put this in. Get over here.
Corey! You got... There. Alright. Where does it keep saying so? I don't know.
The inmate needs our guidance.
Yeah.
You wish now choose.
Wait, no. I'm Trevor. Alright.
You change your mind?
Is that really all I can
Just
do right
read
now?
here.
I really wish that this game showed blank spaces where I'm missing some. See, why would it toggle if it's not even going to show me the ones I'm missing anywhere?
Are you finished? What? No slacking off!
Looks like I can see Makoto, and that's it for today. Makoto it is. Oh, hold on. I don't remember. Did I finish Mishima? Almost.
Well...
All we can do now is wait. If you have time, there's something I'd like to talk to you about.
Well...
Feels like I just don't know anything anymore. Let's talk more in the student council room. We can get in through the back entrance. So my class had a practice engines exam and my score was significantly lower than last time. I'm concerned. Is these work distracting you? No, I was sure to set aside an appropriate amount of time to study.
Actually...
The truth is, recently I started questioning the entire point of my education. What do I stand to gain from getting good grades and living up to the high expectations my sister has set for me? I spoke to Aiko about this matter as well, but the matter hasn't become any clearer. Aiko. You don't remember? Aiko Takao. We asked her about the job she has at the salon in Shinjuku. Anyway, we've been calling each other every so often since we exchanged contact information. Because of those calls, we've actually grown somewhat close. When I voiced my concerns to her, she asked me how I could benefit from going to a top university. But I couldn't come up with a good answer. As for Aiko, her grades are not the best, but she claims she doesn't even think about that stuff. Apparently her parents can use their connections to fund into her job. But isn't that a little irresponsible? It's nice she can rely on her parents, but this is her life and not theirs. I guess that's just a different way of approaching things. Even at that, her vision of the future is still clearer than mine. I used to think doing what others expected of me was the best way forward. I was going to major in law, just like my sister did. And after that, I would simply have headed down whatever path society had for me. But everything changed when I joined the Phantom Thieves. I've realized now that there are more important things in life than being a prim and proper honor student. Honestly, I would have looked down on Aiko's line of thinking in the past. I know better now. She must have known I was talking about her. Lately, Aiko's been telling me whenever she buys makeup or finds a cute new outfit. That reminds me, she asked me the other day what hand cream I use. I sent her a picture, and it's apparently the same brand they use in the nurse's office at school. It's adorable. I'm not so sure about that. She told me I'm like a middle-aged man in the body of a high school girl. Regardless, that stuff works wonders for dry skin, and it's great value too.
Actually...
My father used to use it all the time. Did I ever tell you he was a police officer? He detested the corruption in our society and worked tirelessly to bring it to justice. But despite the rough exterior, he was extremely gentle deep down.
That reminds me.
When I was little, I told him I wanted to grow up to be a police officer just like he was. He was glad to hear me say that, but quick to point out that he didn't want me doing something so dangerous. I had completely forgotten about that dream, to be honest. That's an amusing goal.
You're right.
I suppose. Either way, after everything that happened, I have no intention on working with the police. Besides, they're trying to stop the Phantom Thieves. What am I supposed to do? Arrest myself? I think I need to re-examine what my goals for the future are outside of just plain studying.
Thank you very much.
You know, it feels like I remembered something important today thanks to you. I guess you could say my new viewpoint has been broadened yet again. I can sense quiet resolve from Makoto.
All right.
Hey,
When I met Aiko, I realized how narrow my viewpoint really was. I only just learned recently what that a chemis is now called a camisole, and a button-down sweater is a cardigan. Why does the same thing have to have multiple names? I guess in the end, I'm just becoming more aware of how little I really know. So, please, help me keep fighting back against that ignorance.
I'll see you later.
Thank you again for today. See you later.
Ah, you're back.
Yoshida would level up. Taya would also level up. Chihaya or Yoshida?
Where have you been searching all along. You're facing twilight alone.
Looks like I should go see Yoshida. He was Sun, right? So do I have a Sun persona?
Without
Not.
resting. The real question
Whatever, he's still gonna level up regardless.
where have I
Could I have some of your time today? You can consider this a formal request. I have something scheduled after the speech, and I'd like you to come. I'll be meeting someone at the sushi restaurant. I hope you can make it. However, the government's overall approval rating is dangerously low.
Yes.
I'll be sure to proceed with caution, considering that the grandson of my former teacher is showing me such kindness. Yes, well, I'd like to discuss a personal matter. Allow me to be frank. I'll be running for my grandfather's seat in the coming election. I see. Congratulations. I held a low-level position in the party's executive office, but I'm new to candidacy. So I was hoping you could educate me on how to run an election campaign.
However,
Well, I was planning on running myself, and I don't believe that I'm qualified to teach you. I'm sure that you've been working harder than everyone else these past 20 years. Well, I did have a lot of free time after I lost the election. Study is all an amateur I can do. Study is all an amateur can do. Amateur? You're a veteran, if anything. Besides, you have experience teaching him, right? Your reputation has greatly improved around the executive office recently. And my grandfather has expressed his intent on making peace with you now. I'd be happy to bury the hatchet with Mr. Kuromoto. But I'm not worthy to join his group again. I thought you would find these conditions favorable. So I ask that you keep what I'm about to tell you a secret. Sorry, could you give us a moment, Emma? No, I'd like for your favorite people to hear this too. Wait a moment. Is your plan to involve him so I can't decline? I simply trust his discretion. The Kuromoto group is planning to move forward with the political realignment. Are you saying that you're going to secede from the Liberal Co-Prosperity Party? With the government in a weakened state, now's our chance. As such, I want to emphasize our unity.
I see.
And so you come to me, a former member of the Kuromoto children. but my views differ from those of the Kuromoto group, and I don't intend on changing them. Sorry. I understand. However, you won't be able to put those beliefs into action if you don't get elected. Amamiya-kun, could you talk some sense into him? You'll benefit as well. You should decline. You think so too? You're not intimidated even by the grandson of a big-time diet member. I appreciate your offer, but I must respectfully decline. So you're okay with being no good Torah for us? Call him Mr. Yoshida. Amamiya-kun. Looks like you chose the wrong politician to follow. I still believe in him. Try to understand that he has his own beliefs. My apologies. I made a slip of the tongue. In front of your secretary, no less. I don't need an answer right away. If you want to show deference to my grandfather, please let me know. I already took care of the bill, so enjoy. Now, if you'll excuse me. What's the point of getting elected if it means sacrificing your beliefs? I bet when push comes to shove, Kuromoto-kun intended to lure you in. He probably didn't expect me to remain so calm after he showed his trump card. I feel surprisingly at ease whenever you're with me. It's like that time with Matsushita.
I apologize.
I'm truly indebted to you for all you've done for me, but I must ask that you continue to help me.
All right.
You know, from the way he was acting, that's where Kuromoto-kun was hiding something.
Let's say we go home.
Ah, my apologies. We're done eating, so let's go home.
Well then, I'll see you again.
Good work today. Only 10 days left until Medjed's deadline. What are the Panda Thieves doing? Are they just going to let Medjed have their way? What is Medjed trying to do? Is this going to affect us? We have nothing to do with this. Alright. I could level up Yusuke. How close is Yusuke? Alright. What else could I see there? I'm just using it to Kenny. What's the number? 6. Alright then. Go on to Yusuke. The answer to now is wait. Oh, jeez. All we have to do now is wait. What a nerve-wracking time.
By the way,
Meanwhile, I'm here to observe the public in an attempt to refresh my mind. Do you need something? Yeah, but you must have a wealth of free time if that is yours. Do you remember Director Kabanade of the Japanese Non-Support Foundation? The man who offered to support me at Madarame's house. I would like your assistance with it. Do you have time to spare?
thank you.
That would really help me out. I find it quite suspicious that he would offer money to a high school student like myself. I'm grateful for his offer, but I'm unsure of what to do. We should meet up.
Indeed.
Yeah. I must cling on to my semblance of hope I can find in this world. I must cling on to any semblance of hope I can find in this world. Very well. I will call him. He says he is willing to meet with me this very instant. I would appreciate it if you could join me. presence could help. Your presence could help ease my social discomfort as well as diffuse the temptation of money. Furthermore, your composure will allow you to tell if he is truly attempting to scam me.
Let us be off.
Kawanabe-san is waiting for us at the sushi bar. I already told him that you will be coming, so let us go. Come, I've ordered your portion as well. Please eat freely.
No.
Before that, there was something I would like to ask. Just, who are you? An interesting question. My work involves gallery management, but my hobbies are diverse. The Foundation is but one of those hobbies. Broadly speaking, we're responsible for scouting and nurturing talented youth involved in the art world. We offer free scholarships, mediate study abroad programs, and we also connect young artists to customers. At a time, even Madarame participated in our organization. Sensei, I mean, Madarame? Indeed. A good many benefited from his time working with us. We were aware of the dark rumors about him, but we could never have seen his confession coming. I suppose it's likely he was deceiving us that whole time. Oh, God. These deep voices. Madarame. To think I once relied on his teachings, called him my mentor. This is all because of him. It is his fault I can no longer view paintings with a pure heart. In the past, simply the desire to paint led me to seek beauty. But now I find myself constantly weighed down by the search for rewards or the praise of others. An ugly attachment has fastened itself upon my work. I can no longer paint how I used to.
How could this be?
My art is tainted. I see. However, it would be wasteful to let your talent dry up. The Foundation would gladly support you. Not only a former student of the infamous Madarame, but someone with those looks. There's definitely a market for you. We'll sell you as the tragic, handsome artist. What do you mean? As he said, I'm wondering the same thing. Exactly as it sounds, having your ideas stolen by Madarame, losing a place to live, hungry for food. That unstable air about you makes you perfect for that unstable air about you makes for the perfect tragedy. A story like yours will sell even to those who don't understand art. A story. If you don't have one in the modern climate, nobody will even mention your name. Don't worry, I'll handle the details, but in return you must sell your work through my gallery. We will take a mediation fee, but you'll be granted steady revenue and a nice customer base as well. Do not mock me.
How foolish.
Tragedy, looks, story, those have nothing to do with art. In the end, this is only about money. That which taints pure beauty. How immature. Excuse me? It seems you haven't learned anything after all. You're not looking at reality objectively. Is wealth really that horrible? And beyond that, how long will you continue to chase those illusions of yours? Purity. Art.
I decline.
Shut your mouth! I reject your offer. I thought you, of all people, would have the resolve to use art to make a living. I have that resolve. However, I also believe such a life would only come via proper assessment. In that case, I have an opportunity for you. My foundation will soon be holding a competition for young artists from around the nation. Oh, God damn it. Jeez. The prize shall be our support. We'll bring customers from around Japan to see the next great talent. There will be a great deal of pressure on you should you enter. Or perhaps, are you too afraid?
What did you say?
I wonder if you have what it takes to withstand a skill-based assessment of that magnitude. I look forward to finding out. Now then, it seems there's no use in any further discussion. You can have them send the bill to my office.
You are unforgivable.
That avaricious bastard! Why is it that all artists talk about is money, money, money? Has the true meaning of art been lost? The truth is within you. Right.
Yes.
You are correct. My passion can change this world. However, I would starve to death without money. Passion alone may fill my heart, but it cannot fill my stomach. What a troubling predicament.
You have my thanks.
Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Anyhow, I'm quite glad that you chose to accompany me here. I may have bit my tongue off in anger had it been only me. In other words, you are a soothing force in my life. I feel like my bond with Yusuke is growing deeper.
All right.
Okay.
I will partake in Kawanabe's exhibition. I'm going to display my ability to prove him wrong. Come, let us go home. Actually, we should eat first. The sushi has done nothing wrong, after all.
Let us return home.
Now then, let us head off. Red, I need a pep talk. It's good that I'm sitting in front of the canvas while my emotions are hot, but the lingering taste of sushi has me utterly distracted. Not only that, I allowed Kawanabe to pay for it all. Tainted after all. I'm a petty sellout, a slave to the power of money. It's not a crime to enjoy sushi. I suppose. Sushi was truly delicious. It didn't list the price for some reason, but I can only imagine it was quite expensive. Certainly, sushi can be a form of art, when it's prepared with such care and artisanal craftsmanship. If I'm being honest, I still feel doubts about my work. I may end up embarrassing myself again, but even then, I must express myself. Your support in this would mean the world to me. Goodbye for now.
Man, it's hot.
Another scorcher. Can't we catch a break? Alright, who wants me? What Akiyama-kun said really stuck in my head for some reason. So I've been thinking over a lot of things. Do you have time today? I want to tell you something. I feel like my bond with Mishima will grow stronger soon. Okay, let's take our time and talk at the park. I'll be waiting.
You know, I've been thinking about what Akiyama-kun said to me. How I've changed. For some reason, I couldn't bring myself to run away back when I saved him. So, I was thinking why that may have been.
Did you find your answer?
Honestly, I was pretty desperate at the time, so I don't remember much. But in the back of my head, I was thinking what you would do in that situation. I mean, you put yourself on the line to stop Kamoshida, and probably other villains too. So, I thought there had to be something I could do myself.
That was courageous.
I was only acting out of fear, though. You know, I've always wanted to change. I wanted to go from the dull nobody everyone messes with to the famous world-renowned hero. But you helped me realize something important. Heroes aren't heroes because they're famous. It's because they fight for other people. Looking back on it, what I really wanted to change was the weak me. The me on the volleyball team who let wrongdoing go unpunished, even though I knew it was unjust. The cowardly me who looked the other way when people I knew were in need of help. Tell me the truth. I only changed because you stole my heart, right?
I didn't do anything.
You didn't? I could have sworn the Phantom Thieves made me have a change of heart. Is that so? Huh. No. You know what? You really did change my heart. All this time, I've been looking up to the Phantom Thieves, pretending to be a collaborator. And now, I'm finally able to stop pretending. Truth be told, I had given up. I accepted that I was a zero, that my existence was meaningless. But I've learned. I may not be able to change the world, but I can change myself.
Whether I sulk about my inability to do anything, or hold my head high and look to the future,
My perception shapes the boundaries of my world. It all comes down to what's inside my heart. I might still mess up every so often, but as long as you're here, I'll be able to stand up again. So, I may not be the best person around, but you can feel free to rely on me at least sometimes. And no matter what the world says, I'll be rooting for you. Just like you were for me.
I feel a strong bond with Mishima.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of the moon, granting thee infinite power.
All right. All right.
You know what? I'm going to find you an awesome request. That's all I can really do for you right now. But I'm working on that documentary too. I even plan on making it into a book someday. I'd bet anyone who reads about the Phantom Thieves would find the hidden courage within themselves. Maybe that means I can use that book to change people's hearts.
Make it a bestseller.
All right, I'm on it. Oh, but before that, I'm hungry. Come on, let's grab a bite to eat on the way home. Maybe a buffet? Wait, no, we should save that for after I get all my book royalties. You'd better be looking forward to it.
Yo, I'm thinking of heading over to our hideout tomorrow. I'm really in the mood to blow off some steam. How about we meet up and play some games together? Oh, don't worry about me if you got stuff to do. I can keep myself busy. Okay, see you tomorrow. Ah yes, good luck, girl. I love going to the chocolate fountain and contracting hepatitis. Something I'd like to speak with you about regarding Aiko. Well, it's more of a request than anything. If you don't have any plans, could you come see me?
Hmm?
You got some interesting news or something? Not to rain on your parade, but I need you to finish eating before I can open up shop.
Oh!
Without a sign.
Hey,
Alright, Takemi, Yusuke, Kodo. I think I'm gonna commit to Yusuke until he's done. To be honest, I'm still lost in thought about what happened at the sushi restaurant. Was declining his offer really the correct decision? I would like to hear opinions on the matter. Not just yours, but those of our teammates as well. I will contact the others as well. I ask that you reserve a booth for us at LeBlanc. I'll be counting on you.
Sorry.
My apologies for calling all of you here like this. Boss was even kind enough to serve us coffee before we went shopping. Now, I have a vital request.
Hey!
Hit me with your best shot. All the tough problems are gonna have to go to Ren, though.
Hey!
I can help with any subject that's not math.
Do you two honestly believe I would ask you here for Do you two honestly believe I would ask you here for help with my studies?
To tell the truth,
The truth is, I'm planning to display my work on a competition. The one organized by Kawanabe of the Japanese Art Support Foundation. You remember, yes, Ren? I must win and prove not only my ability, but my intense passion for art as well. However, I'm having quite a bit of trouble determining what my next subject should be. I have given this painting a fair amount of thought, but nothing has come to me yet. Hence, I was hoping to hear your opinions on an ideal subject.
Oh yeah!
How about you have on strip?
Wait!
How long are you gonna keep bringing that up? Anyway, maybe you should paint something people find pretty.
So in the end, we return to the concept of beauty. Ren, what subject do you think would most capture beauty? You know what, fuck it, I'm gonna be nice.
It has to be on.
I suppose she is a subject I put great focus on in the past. But now I am aware of her true personality. I'm not sure I could paint her beautifully.
That's right. Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
Why can I not paint the beauties as pure as the Sayuri? Where have all my efforts gone?
You know, I'm not really sure what you mean by pure beauty. I mean, yeah, it's pretty painting. It's a pretty painting. But I'm not sure I really consider it a pure beauty or whatever.
huh?
I don't know, I guess it just feels more gentle to me. Honestly, I almost cried the first time I saw the Sayuri. It felt kind of like I was a baby again in my mother's arms. Watching over me, telling me everything was going to be okay. That was the gentleness that painting made me feel. This is coming from someone with absolutely no art knowledge now.
I see.
Gentleness. Just yet another aspect of the Sayuri captured that I cannot. Is my heart too clouded?
No way, man!
Ain't it cloudy, dude?
Are you sure about that? Painting used to be all my heart desired. I needed nothing else in life. But now? What now? I have become overwhelmed with the need to prove myself to Kawanabe, to prove myself to the world. I look down on Madarame for focusing so sharply on fame and money, yet I too yearn for the praise of others. In truth, oftentimes I regret declining Kawanabe's offer.
How could this be?
Is this what pure passion is supposed to look like? My heart is clouded by worldly desires. The same applies to everyone. Yes, precisely. Everyone in this world is ugly, and I'm no different. Everyone is... Wait a second. That means... everyone is afflicted with the same ugliness I am.
Yep.
That's right, dude. There's nothing wrong about doing your best to make a living.
Yeah!
And you just want someone to acknowledge your work, right? That's serious. That's some serious passion.
But... how can passion be born from these repulsive thoughts?
You think?
Listen here, dude. I was totally like you back on the track team. I just wanted to prove myself. To win. To get all the girls to call me a shit like Sakamoto Heart Senpai. But, you know, even through all that, I was trying to help my team out. Sure, it's a solo sport, but nobody's gonna run till they puke if they don't got teammates they want to inspire. I guess what I really want to say is, you gotta do stuff for people beyond just yourself if you want to succeed.
I see.
Is that how it is? So the sincere gentleness held within the Sayuri, the warmth of its heart. It was all for the sake of those who gaze upon it. How interesting.
So that's what you mean.
Ah, I see.
Whoa!
Huh? What do you see?
I have been a fool. Beauty is not the superficial thing I have long thought it to be. It is something that wells up within the heart until it breaks free. It is a gift given by a subject unto its viewer. Yes, I finally see the truth.
That's very kind.
The three of you have my sincerest gratitude. You have been a truly tremendous aid.
Yeah.
How exactly? I somehow managed to help Yusuke out. I feel like my bond with Yusuke is growing deeper.
All right.
Yes, the time has come for my brush to meet canvas in beautiful harmony. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Man, he's acting even weirder than normal. You look pretty inspired though, so he'll be fine, right? Anyway, are you guys hungry? I might ask Boss to make me something once he gets back. Maybe curry this time.
Come on.
God, you eat so freaking much. Oh, yeah, and what was that crap about being good at everything except math? It ain't nice to lie, you know.
No!
I wasn't lying! It's just really hard to get good grades at Shujin.
No way, man.
If you're not getting good grades, you should have known Yusuke wasn't gonna ask you to study with him. Ryuichi and I enjoyed the rest of our time together. It's getting late. I should probably take them to the train station.
Ah, you're back.
I'm back.
Okay, let's see. Eli won't level up. Hifumi will. You have more natural aptitude than that is than I thought. In addition to skills, you seem to have a lot of ambition. As long as I'm your instructor, I must measure your progress. Therefore, I'd like to take you somewhere after our match today. Would you like to go? Excellent. After our match, I'll take you over to Motel.
New area. Jinbocho.
All right.
That was a good match. I really do enjoy teaching him. You're such a quick learner. Today I thought we'd find you something to help you train on your own. This bookstore is filled with shogi-related books. I've been coming here a lot lately. There's also a curry restaurant just around the corner. I recommend their katsu curry. I always eat katsu curry before an important match, for good luck. Hifumi!
Oh,
Hello. I hope your match went well today. What are you talking about? Today's our day off. My apologies. I forgot that there weren't any matches scheduled for today. Out shopping with your boyfriend? How nice for you. I shouldn't be surprised. You are a famous shogi player after all. Well, I won't intrude. Bye.
sorry.
Sorry. She was only glaring at you because you're with me. She's my senior. I defeated her in the recent title match.
Must have been the katsu curry.
Actually, yes, I did have katsu curry before that match. The truth is, I'm not very well liked by my seniors. The more attention I get, the more enemies I make, and the more lies are spread about me.
Oh,
Perhaps Perhaps it's odd to compare myself to them, but I wonder if it's the same for the Phantom Thieves. People are so divided about them on the internet. Some love them, while others hate them. I can't help but see similarities between us. What do you think about them? They're cool. I feel the same way, actually. It's amazing that they're still doing what they do, even though so many people criticize them. They give me courage. But their victories can't be won with food alone. How do they change a person's heart? I'm interested from a tactical standpoint, and... Oh, I'm sorry. We really are quite off topic. I feel like I've become much more talkative as of late. I usually don't talk this much. You're more than just someone I can practice new moves with. You're someone I can confide in.
I look forward to it.
But if you don't mind this sort of thing, I'd like to go out and chat with you again. I feel Fumi's trust in me growing. It's all because of the devil.
All right.
Oh yes, there's a book that I'd love for you to read.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Until next time.
Well then, until our next match. Take care. Hello. Thank you for accompanying me today. My intention was to show you how great Jinbocho is, but I ended up just talking about myself. My apologies. I was shocked though. Ordinarily I don't talk that much, I assure you. Perhaps it's because I never had friends at school who I could talk to about choking. I hope this won't discourage you from spending time with me. Really, I would be delighted to do this again. I'd love to. Thank you. Other than used books in Katsukuri, there are many things I'd like to recommend in that city. If you have the chance, perhaps we can explore more of the city next time. Well, I'm afraid I must go. I'll see you at the church.
Well then.
Shopping program. Drink set.
Hey, hey! Well then.
Alright. I guess I'm going to see Takemi. You think? Yeah.
Don't pass out, okay?
It's been getting harder, huh? How's your health? Don't forget to stay hydrated. I don't want you collapsing when you take my medicine. You came because you saw my messages, right? I might want to try a different environment so I can understand how pressure affects the data. For example, someplace that's high above the ground. I'll have to find a good location. Okay, let's do today's clinical trial. Sky tree, huh? Sounds like fun.
Let's go.
Let's go check it out.
Hey,
The buildings look like specks from here. This truly is the best altitude at which to test. The atmospheric pressure should have dropped at this height. Are your ears okay? I'm completely fine.
is that so?
It's reassuring, but it could prove to be troublesome. It might negate the effects of experimenting at this altitude. I hope it doesn't result in my results. Well, I'll just have to give it a try. I really hope this data helps me complete the development of medicine. Clinical trials like this usually can't be performed after all. They really are useful data. I forgot to thank you for that in my letter meeting.
Well then,
Yeah. Okay, close off. Let's get started. Relax. I'm kidding. Give me your hand. First we'll take your pulse and... I feel like my phone went to Kevin. I'm stronger soon. Got some great data today. Thanks.
Ah, you're back.
I'm back.
Okay, I'm watched by Yoshida. Who is what level again? 7. Alright, going to see him. Oh, actually,
I'll just add this.
I would like to stop by Jinbocho to see if I can get some books.
Whoa.
Oh, this line of bookstores makes for a grand sight. So this is Jinbocho, the town of books. Well then, let's go in there. Let's go in the store. Is that okay?
Welcome. Oh, you're pretty young compared to most of our customers. Our bookstore caters to experts, and the books here might be a tad difficult for most high schoolers. Well, I'll sell you the easiest book that we've got. Go ahead and take your time.
How can I help you?
Thank you. Come again.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go somewhere else.
You're right, buddy? Okay.
Everyone,
Facing civic disorder and economic uncertainty, our citizens are in turmoil. It's imperative that we resolve the situation, and social reform must be led by the government. However, who can the people currently depend on? Yes, the Phantom Thieves. The fact that they're being lionized is proof that the government is malfunctioning. The mismanagement by authority figures is what has led us to this terrible condition.
Good evening.
Oh, Hamamiya-kun. What kind of friends do you spend your time with? You can withstand difficult times if you have friends who support you through them. I'll be giving a speech again today. I'd also like you to come with me somewhere after the speech. What's your availability like today? Actually, Diet Man Matsushita asked me to meet after this. You remember how he asked me to become his right-hand man? Well, he likely wants my answer. I'll need you to come with me after the speech.
what's wrong?
What did you ask me here to discuss? I heard you met with Kuramoto's grandson. You have your ears up. You have your ears to the ground, huh? And to think that he's the candidate who he's backing to ruin my chances of winning. I'll be completely straight with you. Since I already asked you to be my right-hand man. We're currently fighting the Kuramoto group.
What?
You're fighting with Mr. Kuramoto? I have ambitions of my own, you know. I owe him for all he did for me. But I don't want him to have influence over me forever. All the more now that he's secretly working with Diet members from other parties. I know he asked you to join his group, but I think you should decline his offer. They want to keep you on a leash, so you won't reveal any damaging information. The real culprit of the expense misappropriation case.
What in the world?
What did you say? I searched through the party's off-the-record accounts from 20 years ago. There's no doubt. Oh, sorry, still. Can you still forgive him? He led you into the political world and kicked you out in the worst way. But why? Seems he brought his popularity, and as a result... Seems he bought his popularity, and as a result, he was having some serious financial trouble.
I see.
It sounds as if you're saying this man is my opportunity to clear my name. And so you need an answer from me on whether or not I'll be your right-hand man, yes? His own grandson has already tried to persuade you. Therefore, I can't wait anymore. If you join me, you can accuse Kuromoto of his crime. Clear your name and put no Tora behind you. This is your best and last chance. Join with Matsushita and take my revenge against Mr. Kuromoto, but drop out of the election. Don't do it. I see. So that's how you truly feel about this. Matsushita, I appreciate the offer, but I must refuse. You have no conceivable reason to refuse. My goal is to become a member of the Diet, not right-hand man. I will not cast aside my beliefs. On that, I stand firm. This information would be the deciding factor in taking down Kuromoto. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. I'll simply offer you a deal. I assumed you might decline it. Very well. Please forget it. I apologize for bringing it up so suddenly. I'll talk to the party and provide support for your next speech about the Phantom Thieves. Why are you doing this? I don't want to debate about the Phantom Thieves. I simply want to draw attention to them. And you can assert your innocence there, on the grand stage. To be frank, I'll be happy as long as the Kuromoto group's influence diminishes. Amamiya-kun, don't speak a word of this to anyone, for both of our sakes. Very well. It feels like I'm caught in the crossfire of a political conspiracy. My friend is trying to take advantage of me while my former mentor is trying to win me over. To achieve my dreams, I have to set aside my beliefs. What should I do? Stick to your beliefs.
Yes.
You're right. Betraying myself means betraying my supporters, which also means betraying you. For some reason, just talking with you always helps me make up my mind. It's as if my heart is being manipulated. Perhaps. If the Phantom Thieves truly do exist, then I'm sure they're very much like you. For some reason, you stood by me, no good Tora, who didn't have any support.
Actually,
I've been thinking about this for a while, actually. You must have experienced cruelty and injustice in this life. I can tell by the look in your eyes. That's why I sense your desire now. And the strength to stand to the hecklers, to stand up to the hecklers, to Matsushita, and to Kuromoto's grandson. You're no ordinary high school student. Even I know that much.
hey,
Would you care to talk about it? Somewhat of your right. Just a joke. Sorry. I crossed the line there. I've always lacked restraint in these situations. See what I did there? I relieve the tension by making fun of myself. To think of it as an advanced technique for winning people over. I feel like my bond with Yoshida is growing deeper.
All right.
you're right.
All right then. Well, I'll at least make a good use of Matsushida's help setting up my next speech. I feel like I'll be able to fully express my beliefs if you're there.
I shall ask you again another time.
We can discuss it again in the speech. I was able to help Yoshida's heart. Feels like my charm has increased.
Well then, I'll see you again.
Good work today. Thank you for tagging along today. Goodness, I've gotten me wrapped up in my whole messy past now. I told you before, becoming a Diet member wouldn't be your only goal in life. shouldn't be. I stand by those words, of course, but what are your thoughts on what happened today? Say you were in my shoes. Could you say with all confidence that you wouldn't be swayed by such a lucrative deal? Humans are easily swayed. One glimpse of a temptation could be all it takes to make us forget our principles. That is why you must never forget what's truly important to you. You understand? I'll never forget that. Good. Life is full of tough decisions. I can only hope today's lesson will nourish your growth. Well, the real battle begins now. I need to devote myself to this fully. After all, I can hardly afford to disappoint you. Alright, see you next time. I'll be counting on you.
I want to go look for a book, but there's something I'm curious about. I'm going to Booktown in Jimbocha. Can you make some time since it's summer vacation? I'd like you to help me look for it. Oh shit, god damn it, I didn't mean to. Actually thinking about looking into cognitive science. Shit. I'm gonna have to go back to my save.
Excuse me.
I'm interested in cognitive science, the field Confutalis Mother was researching. I doubt we will find any public information, but maybe an older academic journal may mention it.
Let's get cracking.
Thank you. I do hope we find something. I want to learn more about cognitive science while we wait for Futaba to regain her strength. If only we could understand it more in depth, maybe we could solve the mystery of the metaverse. It would make traversing it easier for us too.
Oh.
Hello. Goodbye. Excuse me. Please wait. Was there something you wanted to say to him? Oh no, nothing in particular. I was just surprised to see him here. I didn't mean to intrude between you two. No need to be so considerate. He's just carrying my books for me. Is she a friend of yours?
She's my shogi master.
That's just a bit of an overstatement. We just play shogi together. Is she the professional shogi player you had mentioned before? The master strategist?
I see.
I admit I only know the rules, but I'm intrigued to learn how a professional shogi player thinks. Is that a book on shogi tactics? Oh, yes. I come here to purchase old shogi strategy books from time to time. Pardon me for asking. Could you teach me some strategies? I believe this knowledge would benefit me greatly in the future. Oh, sure, if you'd like. Well, if it is about shogi, then... To attack, you will need to be creative with your approach and sacrifice pieces with no remorse. So, plan on enticing your opponents to focus on your sacrificial pieces so you can advance a counterattack.
Yes.
Yes, you seem to have a talent for this. Another strategy I enjoy is to use bait pieces to draw your opponent to your side of the board. I see. The way you can surround them. That way you can surround them.
You two are hitting it off, huh?
Oh, I'm sorry. What she was saying was so interesting I lost track of time. I'll catch up with you later. Could you look for the book we had discussed earlier? So nothing promised.
Shall we return home?
I think we should go home for today.
How long ago did I stream? I didn't mean to go with Makoto. Let's get... And we've left until Medjot's attack. I wonder what's going to happen. Did they say they would confiscate our possessions? We have nothing to do with this. Why is this happening to us? Well, the Phantom Thieves take responsibility for this.
Man, it's hot.
Only one more week until the deadline. Hey, you see the forum? us to hurry up and protect the civilians. They're just saying whatever they want with no regard for the consequences. God, I seriously can't believe they're going on about all that. By the way, how's Futaba?
At this point, we are desperate for her assistance.
She definitely mentioned Medjed's attack back in the palace. I'd like to believe she's planning something. Makoto's gone over to the wait-and-see dark side.
We don't have much time left. I know it's frustrating, but there's not much we can do.
Yo.
Another box game for you.
Hey! Oh!
Okay, how long ago did I save? It is the 15th. 14. Ah, alright. So what I did after saving was I went to Jinbocho and bought that book.
What would you like?
Yeah!
And then I went to see fucking Yoshida.
Everyone, good evening. Actually,
All right.
There we go. Back on track. Huh. There was nothing to do today.
Hey!
Alright, well if I can't read, I guess
I'll just add this.
play a game.
Oh! Okay.
Let's start up Starfornius. This game is about space battles, huh? So I guess this little thing here is your spaceship? Oh, you're blasting away the enemy ships one after another. Not bad for a beginner. Oh, there are no more enemies on screen. Did you win?
Hey, wait!
What the heck? That thing is huge! It must be the boss. Hey, I think you're supposed to aim for the core in the middle. Try focusing your fire there.
Nice!
Amazing, it's blowing up.
Hey!
Well, you actually managed to beat the level. I'm impressed. I bet jumping into the enemy barrage increased your guts.
Yeah!
Took a really long time. We should probably stop playing games for now, don't you think?
So I think that's based on the Famicom? But it looks more like the SNES, graphically.
Way too hot!
Hey.
Okay. Sojiro, obviously, but I'm gonna wait until Futaba's 100%. I guess we'll go see Oya.
Where have you been searching all along, confessing while alone without
Oh, honey.
Is this weather a result of climate change? Let's go, let's go!
Wow, the ocean is so pretty. Look, there's a cute little ship over there. And a factory over there. Oh, isn't it just wonderful, Emma? Going on a date is so much fun.
You're a terrible actress.
I know that, damn it! Just play along.
Hmm.
Then again, I don't think Chief would come all this way just to spy on me. I told him you're my boyfriend, so I guess I'll use this data as evidence. So come on, act like a boyfriend. Just don't forget to keep feeding me the info too. Oh, what's happening with me? Seaside stroll with one of my informants. I would cry if I went back to the country.
Thanks a bunch.
I guess that's enough for today. Thanks. Alright, what was this?
Okay, Makoto wants to see me. Cool. I really should commit to Yusuke. All we have to do now is wait. What a nerve-wracking time.
By the way,
Meanwhile, I'm here to observe the public in an attempt to refresh my mind. Do you need something? You must have a wealth of free time if that is your decision. I'm undergoing a bit of people watching to gather my thoughts. Would you care to join me?
well,
What would you like to do today? Let's go somewhere fun.
yes.
Very well. So, where shall we go? I would prefer somewhere so beautiful it simply titillates the imagination. I went to Ueno last time. Yusuke likes food. Ramen and Ogi Kubo. I was just beginning to feel
Let
peckish.
us head off.
Let us depart at once.
Wow.
This place seems to be bustling. Chicken stock light, soy sauce flavored soup. I've never found light ramen to be particularly satisfying though. Anyway, shall we get in line?
Oh.
I was ignorant of the possibilities of this world. To think light ramen could hold so much depth. The gentle yet fragrant flavor explodes in my mouth. The superb noodles warm my soul. This harmony of flavor was truly memorable. It is an incredible way to replenish nutrients. I should be a food critic. That would be the ideal part-time job. I could be paid to save on food costs. I could be paid and save on food costs. I doubt that I would really be qualified, though. No matter. This was an exceedingly delicious meal. Thank you for bringing me out here. I feel as though I will be able to continue performing my best from this point forward.
Let us return home.
Well, I suppose we should be going.
Okay.
I must get home and begin playing while I'm still full. Painting.
Man, it's hot.
I guess in terms of gameplay, Hifumi would be the most worthwhile.
Without grasping at the real question to be asked.
Do you have time today? I'd like to play a match. I want to test out a move and check up on your shogi skills. What do you say?
I suppose masquerade
Then I'll see you at the church.
in both face and mind. All free for you to try.
That's right, your next opponent will finally be a professional. My client's a big shot in the Pro Shogi Players Association, so I worked really hard to set it up.
That's...
Is this young man a fan of yours, Hifumi?
No, Mother. He's my shogi friend. I told you about him, remember?
Shogi friend? Let me just say this. I hope you're not harboring any weird feelings from Hifumi.
Mother!
As I'm sure you're already aware, you are not allowed to date, young lady. You started to attract a number of new male fans with all of your photo spreads.
Yes.
Yes, Mother.
You can get 50 guys like him once you're famous. I need you to accomplish something. I need you to accomplish the things I was never able to do. Now I'm going to work. Don't wait up for me.
I understand.
Sorry.
I apologize. That must have been quite a shock.
She's scary.
That was quite honest of you. Not altogether inaccurate, though. My father is ill and unable to work, so my mother supports us. My mother used to be a local TV announcer, but she had to quit to take care of my father. My father was a pro shogi player. He's usually calm, but when he played, you could really feel his spirit. He never hesitated when making a move, just like a king. I really admired him, so I started playing shogi too. But after pouring everything he had into shogi, he suddenly collapsed one day. In my mother's eyes, shogi stole both her dream and her husband. And yet she tells me to keep playing. She wants me to achieve her dreams. I should be working to help support us. I want to become a professional so that I can make enough money to ease my parents' burdens. I do photo shoots and interviews, hoping that they'll add some money to our household income. But it's honestly quite difficult for me. Have you told your mother? Well, she's certainly enjoying dealing with the media again after such a long time. However, no one sees me as a shogi player anymore. They no longer recognize my skills. I'm not playing shogi in the hopes of becoming an idol. I simply love my family and I want to support them through our troubles. This isn't good. They shouldn't be focusing on such negative topics before a match. Well then, let's play. Today I'm going to be showing... well then, let's play. Today I'm going to be throwing a lot of offensive moves at you. This will teach you how to escape from disadvantageous situations. I feel Hifumi's trust in me growing.
All right.
Are you ready? That aura. My right eye is twitching now. It's time to unleash my hidden evil eye.
I'll start.
Now, to a fair match.
I feel like playing shogi with Hifumi has helped sharpen my knowledge.
Until next time.
That wasn't so bad. Let's continue our lessons next time. Oh, hello. Do you have a moment? I apologize for my mother's rude behavior earlier. She's been on edge lately. My male fans are beginning to concern her. She didn't mean to offend you at all. I hope you'll accept my apology in her place.
You got a lot to deal with.
cause you any unnecessary worry. I'll be sure to talk to her about you. No doubt my lack of skill is what caused my mother to be so hypersensitive. I intend to improve my skills so I can become an established player and put my mother at ease. So then, let us both work hard for our goals. Goodbye for now.
Four more days, right? What's going to happen? The Phantom Thieves will do something about it. Really? I don't even know who they are. It's probably impossible. We need some sort of miracle. If we could do something about it, they'd be gods. Have you heard of getting back to your roots? I'm considering doing just that in regard to my art. Do you have plans for today? I would like you to take part in that as well, if you are able.
Yo.
Oh, you're done eating. Here, I'll make you a nice cup of coffee to wash it down. And make sure you wash your plate.
Okay.
Let's get up first. We can respond to that message later. You're out today, so there's all sorts of time to respond.
Thank you. Well then, today we shall go to Mementos. That place will make an excellent starting point. Well then, I shall be waiting. This place never fails to amaze me, no matter how many times we come. How does this passage even go? It feels as though I'm being sucked inside merely by gazing upon it. So this is the heart of man. It is ugly, and beautiful as well. The duality is what makes humanity such an interesting subject. As you know, I have been confused recently about the reason for my art. Did I want to be recognized, or did I want to capture pure beauty? Was it due to my talent, or just my upbringing? Each answer would seem correct at first, yet only prove itself false upon a more in-depth examination. Ren.
What are your thoughts?
When my mother was painting the Sayori, what do you think she was thinking about? Her love for her son. Such love is almost embarrassing to have pointed out to me. But you are probably right.
But...
However, I believe that was not the only thing she thought about. It seems the Sayori was meant to impart something to me, and to all others who view it for that matter. Love, regret, loneliness, anxiety, calm, and hope. All of the emotions my mother felt conveyed plainly to the viewer. That is why it has such a profoundly unique impact on those who see it. My paintings pale in comparison to such depth of meaning. What could I have hoped to convey pure beauty with my limited palette? And yet, that painting has kept me going this whole time. During particularly difficult nights, it was there to soothe my sadness. It acted almost as a ray of light cutting through the somber darkness.
How could this be?
I wanted to create a similar beacon of hope for others, but it seems I lost sight of that goal. Look, this world is a dark, unrelenting place, right? But that is why I'm going to wield my brush again, to give hope to all those who see my paintings. It's a great idea.
I should have known.
You say that as though you had no relation to its conception. But you are the reason for this idea. Now, I will use my art to paint over the blackness of this world. It shall become a vivid realm full of hope. I expect it will be a most beautiful sight to behold. Perhaps you will see it someday, Ren.
All right.
This radiant light glowing within me. It must be the light of hope. I shall paint it. I can sense shadows in the area. We should leave mementos. Ah, you two.
Oh,
Kawanabe-san. On your way home. You clearly had time on your hands, you scapegoat. I'm on my way now to prepare for the competition. Speaking of which, do you plan on entering? Indeed I do. Bride may not be too pleased with the outcome. After all, the winner spot is not simply yours for the taking. I suppose whether you ultimately opt to enter is entirely your decision, though. The more the merrier, yes?
I see.
Winner spot. Ah, yes. I was hoping to prove my talent to him by taking the top prize home. That no longer matters to me now. I'm going to enter my painting merely so others can be exposed to it.
See you later.
Well, I'll talk to you later. Farewell.
Rain, huh?
Dude, we're really running out of time here. People are getting even more restless online, too. Are we done for if we lose here? And I don't even want to think about about that possibility right now.
Indeed. Those who once revered us as heroes now seem to revile us.
Calm down, guys. Ren's right. Sorry for messaging you all about such weird stuff. It's okay. We all feel the same way. I'll try and make sure I don't blow my cover. As should we all.
It sounds like everyone's starting to get anxious. But considering how fast the days are closing in, the best thing we can do for now is stay calm.
Is California the only one?
Looks like it.
This is Becky. I want to see you, Master. So please request me.
Oh!
Oh.
Hey, hey!
Gonna do this first. Sign of a cold. Type of outdoor allergy. Okay, do you have an idea? to expect it to be Colin related, because that's a system in the game. Is this a word? That's a word, okay. This is the allergic reaction that triggers when pollen makes contact with membranes in the nose or eyes. It primarily causes sneezing, running nose, and itchings. Symptoms can rise whenever English farmers harvested their pastures, leading them for pollinosis, safe for it to become commonplace.
All right.
I see. Nice.
I'm so bored.
Oh. Hmm.
Who is this? This is the head nurse at Aoyama Hospital, speaking on behalf of Kawakami-san. Kawakami-san actually collapsed and she's been admitted into our hospital. Do you know our hospital's address? Her room number is... This isn't good. Let's head over there right away.
Jeez.
I'm just a little overworked. No need to make a big deal about it. But thanks for coming all this way to visit me. How could I collapse at a time like this? I really needed to make some money. How am I going to make today's payment?
There you are. What's going on, Miss Kawakami? I called the school, but no one answered.
What?
Takase-san, you contacted the school?
Well, you weren't answering your phone.
And when I thought you finally answered, it was a nurse who told us you were here. It's really an inconvenience for us to, when you missed our payment, you know. You know, it's not like she wanted to collapse. But our credit card payment is coming up soon, so we'll need you to transfer the money. I'm sorry. These are Takase-kun's guardians, the ones I mentioned the other day. They took care of him.
Who's this?
He's one of my students. He came here to visit me. Jesus Christ, hold on. Settled. He's one of my students. He came to visit me.
Messing around with another student, huh? You never learn, do you?
After all you did to him. I'm sorry. So, when are you going to transfer the money? I should be able to send it out tomorrow.
Don't pay them.
Miyaka. Stay out of this.
Don't act so tough, kid.
Our precious adoptive son, Taiki, died because of this woman. Honestly, she should have been fired. That's not... And yet, she still doesn't know her place. And she still continues to teach. We're gonna need you to show some remorse for what you did to him. In a material and undeniable way. I understand. Okay. So... It's not like we're trying to extort you. But who was it that convinced Taiki to start studying when he needed to be working? The schoolwork on top of his part-time jobs overwhelmed him, which led him to into that accident. Poor Taiki. It's almost like he was murdered.
So you no longer feel regret? In that case, perhaps we should sue the Board of Education. Or should we have a chat with you, with your school? Either way, your days as a teacher would be over.
Well, we're
looking forward to receiving your payment.
I have to figure out a way to make more money. I guess transferring to our sister company was the only way. Think this through more. Can't believe I'm getting scolded by my student. Why? Why are you so interested in helping me? Not worth it. You know what? I'm gonna stop worrying about it. The money, I'll pay it. I'll do anything Master tells me to do. You know, I'm so tired. What I really want is a way to apologize to Takasa-kun. So if his guardians demand money, then I just have to pay them. That's the wrong choice. Sorry, I'm not quite back to 100% yet, so my thoughts are all over the place. I'm going to get some rest. I appreciate you coming to visit me today. Made me really happy. I feel that Kawakami is starting to depend on me.
All right.
I'll be released first thing tomorrow morning, so don't worry. The IVs here work really well. Visiting hours are over.
I'll see you later then.
Get home safe, okay? As your health more prepared and ready for your critical trial, like you can now, you won't have to wait. Okay, I'll be waiting.
Such heavy rain.
Rain is awful outside, though it's nice because I won't get too many patients. You came because you saw my message, right? It's almost complete. There's something I want to test out. Would you head to the deck? I feel like I've become closer to Takemi thanks to the death persona Thanatos. I feel like my moments are getting more stronger soon. So what are you going to do? Want to hang out with Takemi? It's thanks to you that I was able to progress this far. Now that you can drink this stuff. Now you can drink this stuff with no problem, right?
I suppose.
Alright, that's it for today. Oh, are you going home already? If you have some time, why don't you stay and enjoy an apple? It's a gift from one of my elderly patients. She gave me a lot. Hello, Dr. Takemi. Chief Oyamada. There was a medical conference nearby, so I thought I'd check up on you. Who's this? He doesn't look like a patient.
Oh.
He's a part-time staffer. I'm having him handle some miscellaneous tasks for me. So, do you have some business with me? You stole one of my patients, a girl with bronchitis. She came here with her father. Bronchitis, you say? Well, I had no intention of taking her from you. I certainly didn't encourage her to visit my clinic. Now there's talk that I care. Now there's talk that I care at a university. Now there's talk that the care at a university hospital is inferior to that general practitioner. Original medicine. What you're doing here is just simply absurd. You're right. You would have turned a blind eye if you had just rotted away out here in this little town. But this is your final warning. Shut this place down and resign your medical license. Please be quiet. What did you say? Don't worry about him. You seem to be quite fond of her. Perhaps I should reveal this woman's true identity. She's a monster who tortured a patient with her unregulated medicine. Terrible, isn't it? She was such a brave little girl, always smiling.
What does this mean?
Was. She passed away.
What?
What? Perhaps you'll suffer the same fate, huh? She is the plague, after all. Don't lie to me. She should still have some time. She was slowly recovering. Her condition couldn't have deteriorated that quickly.
did. I must have misjudged. Now back to the reason why I'm here. Don't ever take another patient away from me again. Don't want to make me clear. No chance.
No.
No. But she's all I've been working toward all this time. Hear her whisper. I'll lose hope. Let's retaliate.
Sorry.
I feel better now. Thanks for your help, my little guinea pig. I feel like my bond with Takemi is growing even deeper.
All right.
I don't know what to say.
I wish I hadn't shown you that side of me. I'm glad you did. You are. Well, I suppose that's fine, as long as it's you. Go on home for today. We will continue this another time. I feel like cooperating in that shitty clinical trial has increased my guts.
Take care.
Ah, you're back.
I'm back. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, it is. I'm thirsty for some info. I can turn even the most trivial info into an article. Come on, it's time for my source to shine. Are you gonna stop by? I'm looking forward. Come to Crossroads.
Oh, honey.
You sure come here a lot. I don't really mind it, but keep yourself on check, okay?
Hey!
Oh, there you are. I was wondering where my informant had gone to. Isn't it warm out? Speaking of which, the public's starting to warm up to the Phantom Thieves, your favorites. The higher-ups are starting to get tired of one-off articles. You have anything good to share?
Got any news? Well then.
Alright, let's hear it.
Oh?
So that is Detective is serious, huh? I see. Oh yeah, there's something I need to apologize to you about. You know, it's part of my job to research particular things. Well, I ended up finding out about your criminal record. I realized you weren't just some ordinary kid back with my chief. So I did some digging out of curiosity, and I found a ton more than I was expecting.
Sorry.
So, sorry about that. I have to say, though, the ruling made in your case was really odd. Some kind of deal must have gone down behind the scenes to make sure that that was the end result. That must have been tough for you to handle. You're just a kid. I'll just forget about the past. We're in the same boat when it comes to being labeled. Because of your incident. Exactly. I made a vow to avenge my partner for it. Whoops. Lala-chan, refill.
No, it's your turn to tell the truth. You can't go rooting around in the kid's past and expect to keep your own pet secrets hidden.
Wait, don't blame me for that. It doesn't have anything to do with my private business. You can trust me. I mean, it's not like I don't trust you. Hold on a second. Why am I getting treated like the bad guy?
Look, you're gonna feel way better after talking to someone who understands exactly what you're going through. Besides, you'll explode if you keep all that alcohol-fueled anxiety bottled up in you.
It's true. Yeah. I guess this is the fairest course of action for our business and partnership, huh? Just don't tell anyone, okay? Back when I covered politics for my publisher, I had a partner who helped with photography, Kaya Murakami. We were a pretty well-known team in the industry. We blew the lids off countless scandals together. That is, until that day came. We were on the trial of a certain bureaucrat who was involved in a slush fund to support refugees. He kept himself pretty well guarded, so it was almost impossible to get any solid leads on the guy. Then one night I got a voicemail from Kayo saying she had gotten a hold of something big. But that was the last I ever heard from her. The next day that bureaucrat was found dead at a love hotel. Kayo had gone missing. Killed him. Well, the cause of death is unknown. The authorities couldn't tell whether it was a murder or a suicide. As for the killer...
Shit.
Police accused Kayo. They said she killed him in a crime of passion. That's impossible, though. She never would have slept with a disgusting man like that. And more importantly, it's pretty damn fucked up to make allegations like that without any evidence. Ichigo-chan. Sorry. The case was closed, but we never found the truth. Kayo was labeled a professional disgrace. And since we were partners, the company decided it would be best to move me to another department. I'm going to prove Kayo's innocence, though. That's why I'm conducting my own private investigation now. How's your search going? Not great. The incident happened over a year ago, so almost everyone's forgotten about it by now. But thanks to all the info you've been giving me, I should have more time to focus on my investigation. I won't let this opportunity slip through my fingers. Alright. We're even now. I didn't enjoy it, though.
You sure about that? It's been ages since You sure about that? It's been ages since I've seen you smile this much.
Well, maybe you're right. I haven't felt this alive in a long time. Okay then, I'll write a great article to commemorate our sharing session. Exclusive. The fan of these lofty ideals in connection with the secret society. Just kidding. Don't worry, I'll definitely come up with a better headline before we go to print.
I feel like my bond with Oya is growing deeper.
All right.
Still, there's just one thing that bothers me. There's no doubt the chief is on to my investigation. Maybe we should keep acting like a couple so we can trick him. How's that sound?
I'll leave the kid alone. Hey, it's getting late. Shouldn't you be heading home by now?
Hey kid, can we talk? I'm sorry about earlier, really, for me digging up your records and such without asking, I mean.
Did the same to you.
True, this was a two-way street. And don't worry, I won't make this stuff about you to anyone. It's my duty and pride as a journalist to protect my sources at all costs. I'm currently making great progress on my private investigation thanks to you. And I'll be needing your help later too. So I can find out what really happened to Kaya. So, yeah. Here's to helping each other out. Bye-bye.
Alright. Someone texting. Guess I'm going to see this guy.
By the way. Well. Yes.
Oh, you think you could look into artworks there? I hope there are some.
Let us head off.
Let us depart at once. Oh. This one went out of print long ago. It's quite old and extraordinarily rare. Its content well, bolder than any works popular in current times. I have realized a great deal about the direction of art through this book. The work in here is amazing. It's an incredible book. There's a chapter here called Visiting the Old to Discover the New. I suppose that is what it truly means to live in the past. I wonder if I adhere to personally to new ideas as I work. Once again, I've come to realize the importance of being flexible in my drawing with inspiration. This is a great lesson indeed. Thank you, Ren. I feel like my thought of this game will grow stronger soon.
Wow.
This art book is quite something. 500 yen! This fountain of knowledge is available at such an affordable price point?
I should have known.
I do not have enough for the train fare. Ren, won't you walk with me on some of the way? Just pay for your train fare, dude.
Rain, huh?
Just a few degrees cooler would do it. I guess I'm gonna level up to Okami again. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's 10 more side quests, I believe. Oh. D. 7. Alright. Is your room messy? Are you hungry? Leave it to Becky. Oh, wait. Did you need to request me? There's something I want to talk to you about. Thank you very much. Wait for me, Master.
Hey, hey!
I actually really like the antique feel of this room. But I have to say goodbye to it for today. The thing is, I've decided to quit. My boss found me a part-time job that pays better than this one. Takasa-kun's guardians keep increasing their demands, so this is just what I had to do. Is this really what you want? Takasa-kun's guardians say the only way and true way to apologize to Takasa-kun is by paying them. If that's not true, then what's the right thing to do here? If I can escape all this if I quit being a teacher. People like me have no right being a teacher. If I quit on my own, I won't have to pay them. That's why I'm going to quit both my teaching job and my maid job. What do you think? You're running away. Another scolding, huh? But you're right. I'm just running away. Now that I think about it, it's too late for me to stop being a teacher. If I really felt bad for what happened, I would have resigned the day he died. And yet, I still feel the need to teach. I feel that way even now. Take a look at yourself. Oh, that's right. I decided the way to apologize to him was to make sure there won't be or ever be another student like him. Because I might have been able to save him if I hadn't been afraid of rumors or labels back then. I wanted to become a teacher who takes care of her students. That's the mindset I had. But now I spend all my free time at part-time jobs just so I can continue working as a teacher. I put the critical work of the teacher back on. I put the critical work of a teacher on the back burner so I could make apology money. That's where it all went wrong. I can't make things right with Takasa-kun like this. Mistakes can be fixed. I'll be the teacher I aspire to be. It's the right way for me to make amends to Takasa-kun. From here on, I refuse to pay them any more money. And that is my answer. Well, what do you think? That's the right choice.
You're right.
You can't get the right answer from someone else.
It can only be found from within. And I met from you. In a way, you're my teacher. Just kidding. I feel Kawakami's trust in me strengthening.
All right.
I'm so worried about making money that I haven't been paying attention to my students. Especially to you. I averted my eyes from you because you were labeled just like Takase-kun was. But from now on, I'm going to protect you too. As your teacher, I will never betray you. I will never protect you. The kind of line only works from someone old enough to handle his own household chores. But thanks. I'll speak with the Takases. We're not going to run anymore. Everything should be fine as long as I talk to them face to face. Alright, it's time for me to go.
Thanks.
Thank you. See you later.
Good night.
God, I'm starting. Oh, is this master? Thank you so much for today. Oh, wait. I was supposed to stop working as backkeeper today. To be honest, I always kind of knew in my heart I couldn't go on like this forever. But I felt so stuck facing it alone. Thanks to you that I actually figured out what I need to do. I'll do anything for you. Come on, you realize you can't feed me lines like that anymore. But I haven't given you any proper appreciation yet, so thank you, really. Go to bed early tonight. Lack of sleep is basically poison for your body and mind, okay? Good night. Alright, do you want to pick up our son?
Hey, inmate! Your turn, Caroline. Which incense are you gonna light? You wanna release it? Looks even stronger now. You wanna let it out? You'd like to registration? You'd like to register this? Your turn, Caroline. So, who's it gonna be? Gonna light some incense? Which incense are you gonna light? I'll put this incense in there. Get over here. Done already? What? It is time, inmate.
Alright. Photo. Awesome. Alright, looks like I'm going to see Makoto. But that is going to be it for today.
I'll just add this.
Hope you enjoyed. I sure did. And I'll see you all next time. Bye. Okay, say a joke. Hilarious indeed. Thank you, Makai. Have a good day.